Danse. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Faculty of Native Studies Course Registration 101. Before we begin, we recognize that the Faculty of Native Studies, located on the University of Alberta's North Campus, is situated on Treaty 6 territory, the traditional territory of many First Nations and Métis people. The University of Alberta respects the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and all First Peoples of Canada, whose presence continues to enrich our vibrant community. This is a picture of Pembina Hall on University of Alberta's North Campus in the heart of Edmonton. Pembina Hall is where the Faculty of Native Studies is located. It is one of the oldest buildings on campus and overlooks the U of A's beautiful quad. You can find the building rather easily with its beautiful teepee and Red River cart displayed in the front. This presentation will go over registration, understanding your degree, schedule building, and tips and tricks in order to provide you with the guidance and knowledge you need in order to succeed. You will need to accept your offer of admission and pay your non-refundable tuition deposit before you are able to access the schedule builder and enroll in your courses. If you have not already done so, you will want to make sure you complete this important step prior to your enrollment date. Understanding your degree. As shown, the fall semester is September to December with a max course load of 5 courses, and the winter semester is January to April, again with a maximum of 5 courses. Spring and summer semesters are 6-week condensed courses with a maximum of 2 courses per semester. Spring is May to June, and summer is June to July. To get started, I want to emphasize 2 very important documents. One is your Faculty of Native Studies registration tip sheet, and then your program checklist. The checklist will be used to keep track of all the courses that you have and have not completed for your degree requirements. You should have received both of these documents in an email sent to your UAB Alberta email address titled Welcome to the Faculty of Native Studies. If you haven't received these documents, please let us know, but you should be receiving them shortly. The registration tip sheet complements what we are covering in this presentation today and will help you choose the correct courses for your first year of Native Studies. And your program checklist will look like one of the 3 documents on the right-hand side, depending on which program you've been admitted to. The first sheet in blue is the Bachelor of Arts in Native Studies program. The middle sheet is the Bachelor of Arts in Native Studies and Bachelor of Education combined degree program, and the third sheet is the Bachelor of Arts in Native Studies and the Bachelor of Science in Environmental and Conservation Science combined degree. Like I said earlier, your checklist will be your guiding document to make sure that you are taking the correct courses throughout your degree. This sheet is also what the faculty advisors use to record your progress. It is a good idea to check in with an advisor every so often and have them go over this document with you in order to make sure you're on the right track. If you are in the Bachelor of Arts in Native Studies, your degree will consist of 120 credits. Every single course you take is worth 3 credits, so every blank space in your program sheet represents 1 3-credit course. That means you will likely need to complete 40 courses to complete your degree unless you have some transferable credit from another post-secondary. If you are taking one of our combined degree programs, your degree will consist of 150 credits. That means you will likely need 50 courses to complete your degree unless you have previous post-secondary transfer credit, with the exception of the Education Combined Degree program, which will include student teaching placements that are worth more than 3 credits. Each year, students will take courses during the fall term, which runs from September to December, as well as the winter term, which runs from January to April. This diagram is an example of a bachelor's degree, which is 120 credits in length, and each course is 3 credits, and if you take 5 courses or 15 credits per term, you'll complete your degree requirements in 4 years. However, it is very common for students to take less courses each term depending on their life circumstances. In order to be considered a full-time student at the U of A, you need to take a minimum of 3 courses per term, up to a maximum of 5 courses per term. It is important to know and keep note, especially if you're receiving band funding or you're getting funded by a third party. Now let's go over some common terms used for registration. 1-term courses run the length of a single term and is usually worth 3 credits. whereas 6 credit courses run over the course of 2 terms from September through April. An example of this is NS 152 or Introductory CRE, and it is important to note and to remember if you're enrolling in NS 152 or any other 6th credit course, you must register in the fall term section and go back and enroll in the same course for the winter term as well. Junior level courses are introductory courses. You can tell which courses are junior level because they start with 100. An example is NS 110 or NS 111. Senior level courses are anything higher than junior level. These courses start at 200, 300, 400. An example of this is NS 260, NS 310, NS 442. Many senior level courses have prerequisites, which brings us to our next term. A prerequisite is a requirement that must be met before you can take a specific course. Many senior level Native Studies courses have NS 110, NS 111, and either NS 290 or NS 240 as prerequisites. It is a good idea to look into the prerequisite courses that you know you'll have to take later on and be sure to complete those earlier on in your degree program. We'll chat a little bit more about prerequisites when we cover course selection. Here are a few more terms you may come across when you look at your program check sheet. Basic requirements are common course types that all students are required to take. These are usually not Native Studies courses. Examples would include courses from social sciences, fine arts, and humanities. Core courses are courses that provide the foundation of your degree. For you, these would likely be our Native Studies courses. Electives or options are courses that you can take to fulfill the credit requirements of your program. These optional courses give you the opportunity to explore different topics that may interest you throughout your university career. Major is the field you're focusing on during your university degree program. If you complete a BA in Native Studies, you are a Native Studies major. If you are working on a combined degree in Native Studies and Education, then Native Studies and Education would both be your majors. A minor is a secondary focus that makes up a smaller but still significant part of your degree. Minors may be chosen from a number of departments within the Faculty of Arts or the Faculty of Science. Students aren't expected to declare a minor until their second year of study, so don't stress if you're not too sure what to minor in just yet. There are different types of classes in university. A lecture is when a professor speaks to you about various topics for the duration of the class. A lab is a hands-on component of a course. A seminar is a class based on discussion, project work, or shared assignments. Other classes may have more than one class type. One example is NS 152 or Introductory CRE. Each week, students will attend lectures where they are taught paradigms, sentence structures, words, etc. You'll also attend a lab once a week, which is where you get more hands-on learning, practice, and practice speaking. Important note is that all students enrolled in the Faculty of Native Studies are required to complete at least one Native Studies course in both the fall and winter terms during the first 2 years of their program. Planning your degree. Two resources that are very useful are the University of Alberta calendar and the University of Alberta course catalog. The university calendar is a great resource for students because it's home to a ton of information that you can refer to whenever you need. You can access the calendar online at calendar.uab.ca. Once on the university calendar website, you can click on University Regulations, where you can find all of the University of Alberta's policies around things like attendance, exams, academic standings, and more. If you click on the academic schedule link, it will take you to the listings of all the important dates and deadlines to remember throughout the year. This includes course drop deadlines, tuition payment deadlines, university closures, and final exam periods, and etc. This is where you'll find a lot of really great general information about the faculty. When you click on the Faculty of Native Studies, it will bring you more specific links specific to your degree program. Additionally, when you scroll down and click on your degree program, you will find a listing of courses required for your program. This is exactly the same information as your program checklist, but the website gives you the option to browse around and to look at different course choices, read different course descriptions, so you should definitely consider adding the calendar website to your bookmarks because it can be really useful. The second really great resource is the University of Alberta course catalog. It is great because it allows you to see all the courses offered at the University of Alberta, and more specifically within the Faculty of Native Studies. You can choose specific filters that allow you to choose specific terms to see what courses are offered for that term. You can see the website at apps.ualberta.ca/catalog. By now, you are familiar with Launchpad, which is our admission system. However, for course registration, you will be using BearTracks. BearTracks is the online portal which gives you access to almost everything involved in your university career, such as searching for your classes, building and planning your schedule, enrolling in classes, adding, dropping, or swapping classes, checking your grades, paying your tuition, etc. So it's a really great idea to familiarize yourself with this platform. You can visit the website at uab.ca/BearTracks, and there's a really awesome BearTracks user guide that can help you navigate the portal. At this point, you will enter your CCID and password. Your CCID, which is also known as your Campus Computing ID, is the same as your UAlberta email address, only without the ualberta.ca. Keep in mind that before you can start enrolling in classes, you'll need to have accepted your offer of admission and paid your tuition deposit. Course registration for first-year students who have paid their tuition deposit will open usually in early April, but please refer to the university calendar to see their official dates. You can access BearTracks from any UAlberta webpage using the link at the top page. Once you've clicked on the link, you can select Single Sign-On. My Schedule Builder is a tool that is available to assist you in BearTracks for schedule building and registration. There is a video available to you that goes into more detail about My Schedule Builder. You can find it in the Reg 101 module found at uab.ca/Reg 101. Tips and tricks: create a balanced timetable. Do not register for more than 3 courses with attached labs. You will have lab assignments and exams in addition to regular coursework. A full course load is 15 credits per term, normally 5 classes. However, students will be considered full-time if they are registered in at least 9 credits, normally 3 classes per term in the fall and winter. This is important for student loans. Make sure to check prerequisites. Some classes will need you to present certain prerequisite courses prior to taking them. This information can be found in the course descriptions on BearTracks or in the calendar. When registering for your NS electives, ensure that you register in a 300 or 400 level class offered by the Faculty of Native Studies. If the class you want is full, put the class on the watch list found on My Schedule Builder. You will be notified via email or text message if a spot becomes available. It is not uncommon to encounter errors when you are registering, but don't panic. You can find helpful resources on the Faculty of Native Studies page under Students and then under Course Registration. I hope that we've been able to provide you with a good base of information today. If you have any problems with BearTracks, use the Report a Problem link. If you find that you are getting the message restrictions not met or some variation of this, please read the class remark notes, as some classes are restricted to students in specific programs. For NS courses, send your inquiries to our Native Studies Student Advisor at nsadvisor@ualberta.ca. Please use the format below and ensure you email from your ualberta.ca account with the following information: first and last name, ID number, section number, course number, term, whether it's fall, winter, spring, summer, and if you are able, please attach a copy of your program check sheet. If you have any questions or need assistance, please go to the uab.ca/reg101 website, or you can contact them at nsrecruitment@ualberta.ca. We are excited that you have taken this next step to becoming a Native Studies student at the U of A, and we are excited that you will be joining our community this fall. Hi, and thank you.